and don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's like this, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed above. What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source?
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from MetLife. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 45. White. Green Jack. Black Ultra. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 25. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. That's up and through for the point after. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He's going to field this at the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Darts out of the shotgun. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Starts his return from the 23. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. Oh, but fortunately, it looks like he was able to gather it back in, so nearly a big mistake on special teams, but they'll retain possession.
Set. Yellow. Lining. Ready.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Eagles.
Let's go now. Red 38. Drill green. Hut.
Love from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
10 flat. Trouble 38. Check, huh?
To the air with Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 4 yards and an Eagle first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now an inside give, fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And it looks like the Giants got to that one. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you go back to the 60s, the 70s, many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and then next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
At the Eagles 49.
Dart setting in the throw here. Screen here for Scatterboo. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Giants are set to punt. The Giants using their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get 6 more on their early advantage. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
This one is up and good. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for a New York first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain. Makes
the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Dart going to throw again. Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. He brings it in. And that goes out through the end zone. So a costly turnover, a would-be touchdown. Going to be a touchback instead. Ball coming out to the 20. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. On the sneak, here's Dart. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Giants make it a one-score game. Joey Sly on for the extra point.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Giants cut the lead down to 4. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Set, ready.
On the draw, this is Johnson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Let's go now.
Love now to throw. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 14-10 our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at third and very long.
10 cycles.
Here he goes, third and long. Connecting on the slant. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Pulled in at the 20. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. So first and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Complete out to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. Here he is on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Caught by Theo Johnson. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target. And you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go, set.
He's going to keep this one, and he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Giants take a second quarter lead.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Right. Let's set.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Come on.
First down, Philadelphia.
Again, this is Johnson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. It's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side.
Black one. Down. Hut.
Johnson up the middle. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Caught by Flowers. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
50, green.
Running back sent in motion.
Set.
3rd and 2, love to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
4 to the line. 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's brought down at the 44. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Tag! Panther 60! Panther 60!
On 1st down, here's Darts. Has him on the quick hitter. Down the left sideline he goes. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Darts out of the shotgun. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. A new set of downs for them from the 31. On 1st and 10, here's Darts. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Cut at the 10-yard line. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Giants.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Slide's kick is up and good, and they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He worked so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
Return starts at the 3. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Scatterboo here on the toss. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
On the double.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now they give to Johnson. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go next.
Love from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, now that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Ready.
Throwing his love on third. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And drop this down, Scatterboo. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's Scatterboo on second down. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. On play action with Darts. This one's caught. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got third and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, here's Darts. Flushed out to his left. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Sly's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his third field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion right.
Ready?
Going with Johnson here. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up 1st and 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Let's go. 33. Red, yellow. Cut.
Shotgun now for Love. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Giants take over first.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scattergood. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
To throw, here's Dart. Screen here for Scattergood. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and long for him here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Hunt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Ready?
Here's the handoff. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
You set, ready. 52 blue, blaster, 6. Ready.
To the air with Love. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now have slipped away. The Eagles are in punt formation. He has it at the 22. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
19, Charger, 19,
Throwing now off the play action. It is caught left side. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Completed to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's third down. Aren't going to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 6-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. This is Johnson heading right. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Johnson again. And talk about a good game when they needed it. So that's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
A gain of 13 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go. Green Jack. 45. White. Strike blue. Set.
Love. They did it! He made the interception! And the Giants have some new life in the 4th!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
At the Eagles' 37-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
It's far enough, but does not get the redirect off the upright. It's no good. And they're going to stay in chase mode down by 3.
Hey, Kate, I'm not going to claim to be the kicking whisperer or know every detail, but I do know this. Much like on a golf course, when you come up short on a shot, it's because you hit it back. You just didn't hit it solid. To come up short right there, that kicker hit a little ground before he ever hit the ball.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Shot. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 22. Ready?
Now Love on the play fake. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Back to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Running with Scannaboo. He's rocked. That ball's free. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants down by only 1. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Go, Reed. Go.
On the carry. This is Scannaboo. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out in 3rd and short.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10.
Setting up to pass. Looking right, and he finds him. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Cougar 19.
Here he is to throw. Cut out left. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13.
70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw it. He brings it in.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Throwing now. Dumps it off to his running back. Fights his way through a tackle. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Okay, ready?
Going to need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Smash. Red. Green Jack. Blaster. 6.
Love from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything